Hey guys, friends. So I'm wearing my glasses because I've been crying all day. So a little story time because I've never done a story time. So I went to work today and I got fired
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
because of TikTok. I saw on Friday some girl from a different location that I don't even know viewed my profile because in my office I did my due diligence, whatever that word is, and I blocked everyone just in case because I know there's people out there that love to see you doing bad in your life.
Fact.
But I guess she found me. She doesn't have my phone number. She doesn't know my username, my last name. I really don't know how she found me, but as soon as I saw that she viewed my profile on Friday, I immediately blocked her. But I guess she saved my videos, sent it to the higher end in a different office, and they called me into the room today, told me to delete all my videos when I was on break. I wasn't on company time. I was doing like come with me on my break videos in my car, never showing where I work, the location, the name of where I work, nothing.
Cap.
All they said was due to HIPAA, we're firing you. And everyone else got time to delete all their shit so they don't get fired. And literally right after I got fired, a mass email went out about a new policy that you cannot do TikToks on company time or on the property or you'll be terminated after I got fired.
Here's the thing with a lot of these videos, man. People tend to leave out vital information, especially when they're telling their side of the story about how they got fired and stuff like that. Now, I'm just looking at this from an objective position. And to be honest with you, before the advent of TikTok, there's been a rule at jobs. Now, mind you, I've been victim to this myself, so I'm not like trying to play, bigger than anybody else. But you cannot be on the phone at work if it is not a work-related call, or in some cases an emergency. Your boss might let it slide. No phones at work. And that's what they're going to go back to in the case of you being fired. They don't like, you could say, okay, that's not a TikTok policy. That doesn't really matter. You still knew no phones at work because that's been since I was a kid. So like, I had my first job at like 14. So like, I remember no phones at work. So that's going to be the thing, even if they don't have the TikTok rule to fall back on. So yeah, I better stay safe.
No, I'm always on here making like funny TikToks. When I be like on breakout work and stuff, I be making TikToks. So the TikToks that I made just got me fired.
He got cooked.
They just fired my ass. So y'all be careful with posting TikToks, even if it's not your voice, even if you're not saying where you work at, you being in uniform and making certain TikToks with certain captions or anything.
Is that what you think?
I'll tell you what I think.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Can cause you to get fucking fired from your job at a clinic. And yeah, everything happened for a reason though. So I'm upset because I love my job, but it's okay.
No, the lie detector determined that was a lie.
Like, but y'all be careful with them fucking TikToks because
Older generation, feel free to correct me on this old saying, but if I remember correctly, it's something to the effect of, a wise man learns from others' mistakes. A fool learns from their own mistakes. It's something to that effect. Long story short, they continue to do the same thing. In the definition of insanity, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. How many videos? I know myself, I've personally seen at least 200-300 of these videos before. And this is like before me doing this video. So my question is, how many times do you guys have to see somebody get fired for something for you to be like, oh, it won't be me? Like, and then it's the lack of accountability in most cases. Most people, when they get caught in these situations, watch what they say. I did it on my break. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know it was company policy. Come on, man. Y'all got to be smarter than that.
I was getting ready to advertise this blouse. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. I do wear this without any pants or my boots or anything. Okay. Let me tell you this. My boss just called me and she said, since I decided I didn't want to work this weekend, because mind you, I've worked 80 hours a week now for the last 9 weeks. I'm an accountant. They decided they were going to fire me today. They said I look like I want to spend more time on TikTok showing clothes and having fun than I could not take my job serious, okay?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Couldn't take my job serious. So you know what? I'm going to elevate the fuck out of this TikTok and the corporate world can kiss my ass.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Why?
I am done busting my ass for other people. I'm going to bust my ass for myself. So you know what? Your girl loves the blouse. Hell yes, I do. I love it with my boots. I love it with nothing on at all. And fuck that job.
They put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing.
That's how I feel today.
Okay, so maybe the company did her wrong to a certain extent, and they filed for that. On the back end of that, the last 15 seconds of this is a crash course on how to grenade your future. This lady says F the company and all of this stuff online. She doesn't say the company's name, but if you're an employer looking for a new employee, I doubt that you're going to want to deal with a person who's saying that about their prior company. Even if you feel that way, please, people, keep it to yourself. Everything is not for the internet, man. I can guarantee you this lady's going to have issues if she has to be employed by somebody else in the future. She's going to have to go through a lot of explaining and all that crap if they find this video. But that's just my personal opinion.
I really lost my job behind TikTok.
Why the fuck have I lost my job behind TikTok? Yep, gone. Got the call earlier. But I'm just so confused on why the fuck would a motherfucker feel like it's okay to go and report back anything on my motherfucking page. Bitch, I'm shitty, hot, ugly ass. Talking about, oh, you, I don't give a fuck. Bitch. Shit. And since I done lost my motherfucking job behind this TikTok app, TikTok, you better give me a motherfucking job. Because I need one. Shit. These motherfucking bills ain't stopping. That made me motherfucking mad. The fuck? How the fuck y'all even find me? Why are y'all worried about what I'm doing? Shit. Got me over here thinking and shit. All in my motherfucking head. Like I did something wrong.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
The fuck? I'm really pissed.
Really, you shouldn't be mad at anybody but yourself because, I mean, you're the one uploading the videos. You're the one doing the TikTok. So that's kind of where that should stem from. Also, on the back end of that, I don't know if y'all heard the last few seconds. This lady said, like I did something wrong. Where is the accountability? That means she doesn't think that she did anything wrong. What? How you gonna learn from your mistakes if you're not even taking accountability for the mistake? Craziness.
Yeah, I have a few regrets. I do. I have a few regrets.
God worked
I'm gonna just
everything.
say lessons learned.
God worked everything for the good of those who love Him and do according to His word, right?
Absolutely.
Oh.
I've never worked in the medical field, nor have I become a nurse. But from what I understand, it takes a lot of grind and tenacity to become a nurse and to obtain that, the license, the degree, whatever it is. Why would you throw it away for TikTok? during the medication pass out you online? Come on. That's crazy. What were you thinking? Couldn't have been thinking.
Put a finger down if you started a job in January of 2024, and when you got said job at a mental health facility, you thought, wow, I really hit the job jackpot. Schedule is great. Boss, great. Coworkers, great. So you're minding your own business. Then about 4 days ago on a Tuesday, you're at work and you're on TikTok. And you hear this sound on TikTok and you're like, wow, it's a worship song, okay? And you're like, wow, this song is beautiful. So you decide to make a TikTok about it. The TikTok basically says, you know, as an atheist, this song is beautiful. Like, it makes me want to dive into Jesus. Basically, that's what it says.
Not for nothing, but as far as I understand, most jobs have like a 90-day probationary period, where in that period, you should not be late. You should not be on your phone. You shouldn't be really doing anything you're not supposed to do. Regardless, you're not supposed to do anything you're not supposed to do anyway. But during that 90 days, it's under magnifying glass of scrutiny. So if you just got that job and you are, you know, happy that you just got that job, why would you risk the job for a TikTok video? What's the thought process behind this? You just got the job. Be happy that you have the job, show up to work on time, do what you gotta do. But another case of no accountability. So here we are.
So I got let go from Dollar General today.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Correction. I got terminated from Dollar General today.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Over my TikTok videos. That's insane. I enjoy Dollar General. I have so much fun working at Dollar General.
No, the lie detector determined that was a lie.
But to be terminated over TikTok videos is mind-blowing, dog.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.
I was working at this one location where one of the employees came back in the store, cussed out the manager in front of the customers. I know people that call out 20 days in a month.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why?
I know people that steals.
They put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing.
And they still got a job. But I got let go over TikTok videos.
Got him. We can got him.
That's crazy. I was the LeBron James of Dollar General.
Cap.
Okay? I'm an MVP of Dollar General.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
The customers were cool. The staff was cool. The supervisor were cool. But to be let go over videos, that's insane, bro. I have fun. I ain't gonna lie. I have a lot of fun at Dollar General. And thank you for the time I had, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm still gonna make videos, but I still got an apron, so that's not gonna stop.
This dude seemed to have a knack for comedy, man. He might be in the wrong place. That might have been a blessing in disguise, to be honest. But on a serious note, man, like, you know, I understand that you do your TikToks and all that stuff, but unfortunately, man, it's not a place for it at work. And to be honest with you, it doesn't matter who you are. They would have told you the same thing. Like, if I go to work tomorrow and start doing TikTok videos, they're gonna tell me the same thing. Like, they don't care. So, you know, you gotta deal with it how it comes.
So I just got fired from my Mercedes-Benz sales job.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Only because of a rat that looks like, you know, one of those rats from New York City, you know, those big rats. They wanted to just show them my page. One of those rats wanted to show my page. Fact. And honestly, my page wasn't even bad. My page wasn't even bad. They would just, you know how managers are. They see a video about themselves.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
And then they get salty. They get a little salty, a little butthurt when it wasn't even meant to be like that, you know?
Shouldn't have been talking shit.
example, I made a post about a joke about the bring us everything. Like, all us car people could relate to that. Like, it's a joke. Like, bring us everything. It's a joke.
You know, Brian, sometimes I don't believe I know you.
Or even the video that I made about my manager coming to ask me about a person and me saying, hey, like, I would have told you if I would have heard from them. Like, it's not serious. It's not that serious.
You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today.
But like, in the GM is over here like, you know, you're saying a lot of negative stuff about the dealership. And I'm like, what negative stuff? Like, can you elaborate? And he's like, you know, I don't even want.
Look, brother, I know you salty. You probably was getting to that money too, man. You probably making probably $100K a year, doing sales and all that. You probably was raking it in. But at the end of the day, this post right here is nothing but a lack of accountability. And the fact that you were talking about the manager and you try to skip, like, you try to make it seem like it wasn't that heavy, bro. If you're talking any type of garbage about the manager and the company of the manager to the point where the general manager has to come down and fire you, bro, it was that serious. Unfortunately, no matter how much you try to make it seem like it was not that serious, apparently it was, because you lost your job over it. So, I mean, ain't nothing you can do about it now, but don't do that in the future.
I just got fired from my job because a coworker told the owner that I was making a TikTok.
No, 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 no. Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Mind you, this is like the second time I ever worked with this dude, right? So last Friday, we was at a client's house. You know, we bringing stuff in out the truck. We had contractors there. They had to cut out some brick and some tile before we can even get started on the install.
Is that what you think? I'll tell you what I think. It doesn't matter what you think.
So after we finished bringing all the stuff in, we just sitting around because we got to wait for them to finish. So I went to the van, about to start making a TikTok. I pulled my phone out, hit the record button. He hit the corner. I'm like, hey, bro, you messing on my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Joking and shit. And he was like, bro, you making a TikTok?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I was like, yeah, I'm finna knock one out real quick. He was like, bro, this is your full-time job. Like, well, you should be making TikToks. I'm like, bro, shut up, bitch. Bro, we not doing nothing. And I make money off here. So this is like a part-time job. I'm like, it take 2 minutes. He was like, I'm all right. After that conversation, I was like, okay, I know what type of dude this is.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
He pissed off. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it. He tried to play it off, but he making remarks like, you know, next week, you know, Rand will be out here, or Rand the shades expert now, knowing damn well he finna go to the owner and tell him to fire my ass.
He got cooked.
Apparently, I'm like the 8th person this dude that got fired. Like, he don't even work out here. He work out in Florida, but he was only back in Louisiana for a week to help with some shit off for the holidays or whatever. The owner was like, hey, man, we need to talk.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I've been hearing, like, you've been on your phone all day, you make TikToks all day, work not getting done, so we just gonna go ahead and part ways. I was like, bro, I don't be on my phone all day. I was like, if I make a TikTok, I make a TikTok in downtime. He was like, well, we usually don't have downtime. I said, we got plenty of downtime. I was like, but you know what, man, it is what it is. I just wanted to clarify that shit. I don't want you just going off of what he told you. And also, somebody else fell through the roof that same day. They also got fired too.
If y'all haven't figured out by now that these companies do not care about your excuses, they don't care about, you know what they care about? Right and wrong. They care about what is in the rule book and what it is that you're doing. And believe me, I've been fired before, so I'm not trying to, like, you know, put somebody on a chopping block, but it's just what it is. Anytime you work at a company, you know, if it has anything to do with your phone, they are going to make it a big deal. If it has anything to do with any type of social media nowadays, which I'm starting to learn, they are going to make it a big deal. So if you know these things, man, y'all got to stay away from it. Like, that's an easy thing to stay away from. But apparently it's not. I mean, I understand you make money off of it, but you should have knew, man. It's all over the internet now.
Not y'all done fired me over TikTok. I didn't wear my badge at work. I didn't tell what agency I worked for. So I know nobody on TikTok did the shit at all.
Hey, Mark, it doesn't matter what your name is.
Because I also worked through another company to work for where I was, so I know it wasn't y'all. So that mean one of you bald-headed bitches.
Babe, trying to let this nigga stupid,
Bitches at the agency that I worked for saw my motherfucking video and went and told somebody. And cooked. And it could have been the supervisor. And all you had to do was say something to me.
Right.
But you didn't do that, did you? You told all the other managers, all the shit I done did for y'all. All the days I ain't never take no lunch break.
This camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
For y'all. When my supervisor died, y'all treated me like management.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
All them girls that done cussed me out. You can't get no help as is. Not my problem. So y'all finna really be looking stupid and crazy. And I'm not even mad. I'm finna go gather my shit and thank God y'all ain't worrying me no more, bitches.
I really don't know why this generation loves to get on the internet and tell their business as far as how they truly feel about these jobs. And I mean a lot of the other subjects, but mainly these jobs at the moment. I mean, what do you think the other employer that sees this video is going to say? That you're hiring material? Because one thing people say a lot, but I don't think people really look into what it means, is the internet is forever. So the thing is, if another employer that you are going to go get a job from next week sees this video, it will probably heavily impact the decision that they make to either hire you or not hire you. So I would suggest that before you go doing things like this, you think about it. That's my
Stupid, guys. Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
I have so much to say about this clip. One, I hope it's a lie. I really do hope it's a lie, because a job at the Pentagon, this lady had to be raking it in. Like I said, 100+ K a year. I know for some people it sounds like, oh, it's not that much money. But for a person who's never made it, which I'm speaking about myself, I would think that's a pretty decent amount of money. Especially if you have like one kid and you don't have, a wife or whatever. Like, I think that's a pretty decent amount of money, and depending on where you live demographic wise. Either way, to get fired over TikTok and you worked at the Pentagon, I can't even fathom what the thought process with this. TikTok got y'all in the chokehold.
This is day 22 of me posting on TikTok to try and raise money for my bills next month.
Help me! Help me! Nigga! Help me!
Yes, I'm in a public bathroom because I'm about to lose daylight and I almost forgot to record this video, so...
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why?
Here I am using this great lighting. But my name is Natalia, I'm a mom of 4, and I lost my work from home job last month.
Girl, no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
I'm not asking for any money, I'm asking that you guys would please engage with this video to try to push it out to as many people as possible. The goal is to get to 10,000 followers so I can start monetizing on any videos that I make. Any engagement with this video would be truly appreciated. Thank you guys so much.
Man, it sucks when anybody loses their job, but when you lose your job for simple reasons such as this, and when I say simple, I mean stupid, it's just not good. Y'all gotta do better, man, because this is getting out of hand. Crazy. Alright, y'all, so this is gonna be the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime that I upload. Also, join the Discord, links in the bio. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.